So today we are coming in, you might see the sign right there, the Tumco Historic Townsite. Now, the interesting about this area is it's another one of these gold mine areas, mining towns, which there's not a whole lot here. I'll have to say that right up front. But the area goes back being mined for gold, I believe, over 300 years ago. Yeah, the Spanish came through here in the 1600s, and apparently a couple of children went out and they came back with their shirts kind of folded up full of rocks. And in the rocks was obvious gold. So since then, it's gone through a couple of different ownerships, and we'll talk about that a little bit more. We're gonna drive out here, I guess, as far as we can go. So the road out here was great. And then this is a turnoff road.
I mean, it was paved.
Yeah, it was paved.
And it was 65.
I wouldn't go 65.
But, yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, we'll be walking around here and taking a little tour of what's left. And by the way, this is the Cargo Muchacho Mountains. So it doesn't look like we're the only ones out here today. All right, well, we'll catch you when we get out of the car. All right, well, we're out here at Tumco, and there's a couple signs here that we'll take a look at. But originally it was named Hedges, and it changed. I believe it played out in about 1905. About 500 people maybe were living here at the height. When it played out in 1905, it was pretty much because it went bankrupt, it wasn't making any money. I think I heard that they overbuilt the stamp mills here so that they didn't have enough ore, and it wasn't profitable to run them without having more ore. United Mine Company came in and they tried to do something, and I believe it was about 1915 that they also just finally gave up because they just couldn't make any money here. And the reason these mountains are called Cargo Muchacho, as I mentioned, the two Mexican kids that came back with their pockets full of gold, and apparently Muchacho Cargados is loaded boys. So the Cargo Muchacho Mountains. Let's take a look here. So here's Hedges back in 1900. And like I said, it was about 500 people, I guess, at its peak. A lot of buildings. Now this is kind of interesting because it shows the Riggs house in 1930. But there really wasn't anything indicating what was happening here in the 30s. Just another view. They don't really say what year this was. It says bulkhead built to protect the schoolhouse and the rest of the east neighborhood from burial by tailings. So I guess along here, this wall or something. I can imagine being buried by tailings. I believe, if I'm not wrong, that up here we have an open pit. Trigger we will leave on the leash until we get away from the open pit. All right, so kind of coming in here, and looks like this might be one of the trash heaps here. Yeah, pretty much just old tin cans, all rusted out. Some glass in there. Oh, we do have a pit right here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, at least I can see the bottom of it, but I don't think I'd ever get Trigger out of it if he fell down there. And you can see it looks like it's been plastered at least part way down. Walk over here, we have another pit. Don't know if this was something that's been backfilled or just another trash pit maybe. Well, this is interesting. Looks like it could have been a foundation maybe. Rocks piled up over there. Looks like there might be some sort of a foundation up here. Yeah, I think it was. Looks like it's man-made. Have another hole here. Kind of wonder, were they mining gold randomly all over this place or what? Why would this hole be here? So here we come to the cemetery. No markers anywhere. No indication that there ever were markers, really. Looks like this last grave over here may have actually had a marker. If there was writing on it, it's pretty much gone. So I don't know if we're gonna make it over to those or not, but there's... Oh, we've got some jets here, if I can find them. I don't even know if this is in focus. They are loud. So as I started to say, I don't know if we're gonna make it over to those tanks, and I'm not familiar enough with mining to know, but I will say this. The town here built a 12-mile long pipeline from the Colorado River, and they bring in 120,000 gallons of water a day from the river through the flume system or pipeline or whatever. Out of wood, I'm not really sure. Unfortunately, out here, there's not a lot to tell you what you're looking at. But right here, I ran into a bunch of rocks piled up. A couple of them, we'll take a look and maybe we can kind of figure out what it's supposed to be. Certainly looks like it could have been someone's cabin or something. You know, one of the things I'm not sure of is whether they maybe had rock walls and these walls have just collapsed. Certainly enough rocks around here. This almost looks like it would have been a doorway right here. There is something over this way. In the distance there, you might be able to see it. We're gonna go check that out, I think, next. Looks like we might have had something here. The way this is built up. Just another one of these pits. It's probably gold here. I wouldn't know it if it bit me. Yeah, look at this perforated can over here. I mean, somebody took a lot of work to do that. Let me see if I can figure out what it is. It's just an empty can. I wonder if someone maybe used this for like a shower nozzle or something. Very interesting. Huh. All right, so we're making our way over towards these pillars. So I'll catch up to you when I get a little closer. Before we get to the pillars over there, I saw this. It's sort of a buried foundation. Almost this could have been a step, maybe into someone's place. And then some odd metal structure here. Don't know. Old washing machine? Don't know. All right. Oh my gosh. Look what we found here. Oh, looks like somebody's cellar, maybe. Wow. I suppose I could go down in there. Not sure I really want to, but let's go over here and check it out. Yeah, this doesn't look like it's too hard to go down. Famous last words, huh? Yeah, isn't this cool? Look at this. Maybe a house built up on top, but this might be a lot cooler in the summer if it was all closed up. All right, we'll head on up now. And then we have these stone pillars. Now I'm sure somewhere online you can find out what these pillars were from. Looks like somebody's front door maybe. Pretty cool. Shall we go inside? Doesn't look like the house would have been built out this way because it falls off pretty dramatically right there. Yeah, and the walls you can see they turn back this way. So somehow along here they built a house. Again, it's probably a lot of the walls that have collapsed. I saw this mound and I'm going to go up this. See what it is, and then probably it's head back to the car. Now this definitely looks like it could be tailings. Sure seems like it, yeah. Can't tell if something has been, yeah, I don't know. I don't see a pit. It almost looks like there's a pit over here. We'll check that out, see. But why you would take your tailings all the way out there? Well, I guess maybe so you didn't bury yourself back here, huh? Just another one of those depressions. This looks more promising as a whole. And it looks like we do have a pit here. Ah, well, at least it's filled in, huh? Yeah. I like these walls. It's kind of cool. Yeah, somebody dug down in there. Or it's a deep outhouse, maybe. Who knows? Oh, I found a foundation up here. We gotta take a look at this. Kind of a cool foundation. So that house, the columns there from whatever house or building that was, were just right up the way from it. Isn't it gorgeous here? I suppose you could follow some of these paths back in the mountain and probably find some of the mine shafts. It's absolutely gorgeous here. Well, that's the end of the Tumco video. Although we may or may not have some video when we get back to camp. There's actually supposed to be thunderstorms coming in a little later. And high winds, so we don't know. But, you know, if this is the end of the video, as always, we appreciate you guys watching. And hope you'll like and subscribe, particularly subscribe if you haven't, and again, leave us comments. It's always good to know what you guys think. I just got one today from one of our videos, and just kind of great to hear from you guys, especially people we don't know, you know. I mean, like to hear from the people I know, but you know, to get a new person, meet them here online is great. So let us know what you think, and share the video with your friends. Oh, social media and stuff. So we're gonna head back to Yuma, and we may or may not see you later today. So see ya. Bye.